Hello everybody, and welcome back to day 10 of 21 days to 2021. And I want to send a huge mahalos for everybody for tuning in. It really means a lot to me to be able to share some relevant and valuable information that's just had a huge impact upon my life. And today we get right into it. We're going to be talking about focus, and what is the definition of focus? Really, it's just a center of interest or activity. I apologize for all of this wind, guys. We're just chilling at the beach here at Magic Island, Ala Moana, and having a nice little good time over here on the beach. But I wish every single one of you guys that are freezing in Houston, Texas, or Chicago, or LA, or even Japan or Korea right now are getting warmer from this video, right? So let's focus on staying warm. But really, guys, in today's world, we're just constantly being distracted and bombarded with information overload. It seems like everything and everyone is just fighting for your attention, mainly your cell phone, right? And once I got to have lunch with Robert Kiyosaki's brother. His name is John Kiyosaki, and his nephew Jason Kiyosaki, who's a buddy of mine. And Uncle John told us that, hey, if you kids want to get a lot of things done, do one thing at a time. So first thing you should be mindful of is wherever you are, just be there, like 100%. I mean, if you were spending time with your kids, would you want to be there 100% or 80% or 50%? I mean, go ask your kids. Do you want mom and dad to pay attention to you about 75% or 100%? If you're spending quality time with your spouse, should you be there 100%? I mean, guys, try having some intimate romantic time and watching Monday Night Football at the same time. Good luck with that. If you're working right now, would your boss want you there 99% or 76% or 25%, right? Or not even there mentally. There physically, but not mentally. So what if you're worshiping at church? Should you be there 100%? And so that's what I encourage you guys to do, is learn how to just be there. And let's kill a couple of myths about focus. A lot of people are like, yo, I can multitask. Well, yeah? No. Scientists have proven that, multitasking is not efficient, right? Well, think about this. What if you told you to count from 1 to 26 as fast as you can? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to 26. And then you sing the alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, all the way to Z, okay? And if you timed how long it took to go from 1 to 26 and A to Z, well, multitasking is basically, let's go back and forth, back and forth. In other words, 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D. You telling me it's going to take same amount of time, less amount of time, or longer? Of course it's going to take longer, and that's just 2 categories. Let's add shapes. Let's add 4 or 5 or 6 categories. And we get it. Sometimes you've got to do multiple things at once, and I'm not talking about having the skill of being able to chew gum and walk at the same time, but guys, really focusing on the task at hand, right? And learning how to cross off lists. Some people have that myth of, well, I've got to be super skilled or I've got to be super powerful to get a lot of things done. And one exercise that I do with my team is I'll have 2 people standing up, and I'll just lean on somebody and land all of my body weight onto them with just both of my hands spread out like this, right? And that exerts a certain amount of pressure, right? Well, what if we could focus all of that same amount of weight, same amount of momentum, but my hands were like this instead of like this, and I hit their chest? Would it have a different kind of a piercing effect, a focused effect? You better believe it. What if I used a pen or a needle and I fell into somebody with the same amount of weight, same amount of gravity or force or momentum, but it was all concentrated into that little point? So that moral to that exercise is that you don't have to be super skilled. You don't have to be super powerful. You just got to learn how to focus, okay? And some people are like, well, Tommy, I am focused. Yeah, my tech teachers told me, hey, what are you focused on? Mr. Jim Rohn says, don't go out there and major in minor things, okay? So we've got to focus on things that make a big difference in your life, things that are relevant. Everybody's dealing with COVID-19 right now. Some people, businesses are in jeopardy. Some people got furloughed. Some people are dealing with health. Some people have friends or family members that are dealing with all of the above. But I want to tell you guys, are you focused on solutions or are you focused on the problems? What you think about, you bring about. Are you focused out there on positive things or negative things? Are you focused on lifting others up and helping others around you? You're focused on yourself and being self-centered. Okay, so I want you guys just to learn about that. And finally, the last one is, when should we focus? Next week? Mañana, mañana? Guys, how about we focus right here and right now? Let's focus before it's too late. So many people focus on their health after they have a heart attack. They focus on their health after they have a stroke. They stop drinking Red Bulls and vodkas. They cut down their salt. I'm telling you guys right now, that's too late. Okay, so let's start focusing right here and right now. You know, Mr. Jim Rohn says, I find it fascinating that most people plan their vacations with better care than they do their own lives. And perhaps it's because that escape is much easier than change. So if we're gonna have the greatest 2021 ever, if we're gonna be able to have to go out there and have literally a direction, a desire, set goals, an attitude of gratitude, of really increasing the value of our time, lifting up others around us, right? Having that kind of a mental focus and acuity, if you will, with 100%, and launching like we talked about on yesterday's call, like a SpaceX rocket or a 757 jet taking off on the runway using 25% of its fuel just to get to altitude, guys. That's what we got to do from here on out, and it's almost the end of the year. So when is a good time we should start focusing? Guys, right now, okay? So focus, the one that stuck in my head that my mentors taught me, is that it's an acronym, F.O.C.U.S, follow one course until successful. So I hope that this message hits you guys right smack focused between your eyes and in between your ears at the center of your brain. I hope that it hit home with an open mind and open heart. And if you guys apply these things, guys, this is day 10. We got 11 more days to go, 11 more insights and valuable talks that we're gonna have from now until the end of the year. And I promise you guys, we're gonna end it with a big bang. It's gonna be amazing. So we'll see you guys on tomorrow's call. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all of you guys. Stay safe out there, and aloha.